Good afternoon, everyone, and especially to my professor, Mrs. Mary Adrian Molino. I am Claval Esteves from BSIT 2D. So the topic that I have chosen is all about the web scripting. Why I choose web scripting? Because it allows me to pursue my interest and to learn something new and to challenge myself in a new ways. Even though you may never write a script in your life, if you have a website, you will invariably come across scripts. My understanding about the web scripting is how and when they are used. At the end, you should be able to understand how to install scripts into your web pages and on your web server. Understand the difference between client and server-side scripts, and to understand when you may need to use script yourself to accomplish something on your site. One of the first terms you come across when people start talking about scripting is dynamic web pages. So we are going to start by looking at what they are and how they compare to the more familiar static web pages. So the static web pages. The web is made up mainly of static web pages. The static web pages are pages that are written in HTML and that remain as they were unless manually changed. Static pages are ideal for pages that don't change very frequently, as when they are changed, they must be uploaded again to the website. For the dynamic web pages, a dynamic page is one of the changes or is created when it is requested and can contain up-to-date information that wasn't available when the web pages was first created. The information normally comes from a database and could be product or price information or anything that changes periodically. Providing dynamic web pages. Dynamic web pages are pages that are created essentially by small computer programs. These programs can be written in a variety of scripting language like JavaScript, VB, script, Perl, PHP, ASP, and can be run either on the client web browser or the server web server. The ones that run on a web browser are called client-side script, and those that run on a web server are called server-side scripts. Client scripting and server scripting serve different purposes and are often used together in a web page. Client scripting is mainly used for browser special effects and form validation, whereas server scripting is used for accessing online databases, providing forums, feedback forms, and etc. For client scripting is used to make your pages more interactive after they have been sent to the browser. For example, you may use client scripting to validate data entry fields on an HTML form so that the user gets immediate feedback when they make a mistake. Remember, client scripting depends on the browser that supports it, so you need to be aware of the types of browsers that might access your page. This is not really a concern as almost all browsers supports JavaScript. Server scripting. A server scripting via ASP, PHP, Perl, CGI can be used to create hypertext markup language or HTML pages on the fly on the web server that are then sent to the browser. For example, you can use server scripting to query a database and format the results into an HTML page that is then sent to the user as an HTML page. All server scripting processing takes place before the page is sent to the browser. How server-side scripting works. However, you can use server scripting to create pages that can reach any browser with just pure HTML as the script is processed on the server. Server-side scripting language. The scripting language have grown up around to the major operating system Unix or the Linux and the Microsoft Windows. Therefore, your choice of web hosting server means that you are limited to languages running on that platform.